We're back 8:35, more of our special series in collaboration with the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, Mental Health and America's Kids.
Yeah, 2020 has certainly been a challenging year for most of us, especially for children. In fact, according to one survey, 87% of students say that the coronavirus has added stress or anxiety to their lives.
But there is a school in Missouri aiming to help students navigate those hurdles, and NBC's Morgan Radford took a trip there to see what it's all about. Hey, Morgan, good morning.
Hey there, guys. Good morning. So Kairos Academies is a charter school in St. Louis, and they've taken this really groundbreaking approach to taking care of what they call the whole student. So focusing not just on their academics, but also on their mental health, something that's especially important now during the pandemic. So with the permission of their parents, we spoke to some of the students about why they say this particular school has changed their lives. On the first day of school at Kairos Academies in St. Louis, students are paired with coaches.
I actually thought a coach was for gym, and then I was like, I thought they didn't have gym here.
No, not sports coaches, but rather life coaches. Each student has a designated adult that acts as a mentor to turn to for advice and for help. Seventh grader Alyssa Wagner and her coach, Casey McBride, have a very special bond. What did you think of Casey when you first met her?
She would be that person who I could just share things with, and she would completely support me, and she was that person for me.
Right now, middle schoolers are...
CEO and co-founder of Kairos Academies, Gavin Schifris, put the mentorship program in place so that every student would get individualized attention. So you're also a coach?
Every adult in the building is a coach, from the CEO to teachers to our operations team to the front desk receptionist. Every adult in the building works one-on-one with kids.
Coaches offer academic support, helping students with schoolwork and time management.
Like, what's your project right now? Tell me more about it.
But when COVID-19 hit, these coaches became students' lifelines.
We changed from checking in 2 to 3 times a week to checking in daily with every kid. Middle school is a time where depression and anxiety comes out, and so checking for signs of anxiety and depression, and then also making sure that they are acclimating well to school virtually.
Alyssa, how did you feel when the pandemic hit?
I was kind of scared because I didn't want anybody in my family specifically to pass away or anything.
But Alyssa and her family did face a tragic loss.
We were really sorry to hear that your grandfather passed away during the pandemic. When that happened, how did your friends and your coach help you through that?
My coach, she helped me emotionally as well as academically. When I was back in school, I just didn't really do anything. I kind of just sat there on my phone and sulked. And she just kind of helped me get back on my feet and set goals again for myself.
I think you are going to like the novel. It's about a strong female lead character.
Coaches are trained to recognize the dangers that can come with feeling alone, especially during a pandemic. So to counter isolation, they lead small groups of students through a weekly group exercise called Circle.
May I join you guys at Circle this morning?
Awesome. I don't see why not. All right, let's get started, everybody.
Kairos Academy's circles begin with meditation.
Take 3 silent, deep breaths for me. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Followed by some introductions.
Hi, my name is Malik. Today I am feeling extravagant. Hi, my name is Katie. I'm feeling accepted today.
The coach encourages students to share how they're feeling and realize what they have in common while supporting each other along the way.
You said, I feel accepted. How does coming to Circle make you feel?
When you're in Circle, it just feels like you're a part of a bigger community and you have like people to go to if you need help or support in any form.
What makes Kairos different from other schools you've been to?
They try and help you as much as they can. If you're struggling mentally and stuff, they take all of that in consideration and thinking about you as a person and not just your learning.
So your brain and your heart.
Yeah.
Kairos Academies firmly believes that monitoring the mental health of students is just as critical as monitoring their academic success.
Taking those types of things into account is really important because you don't know what anyone's going through, and especially times like now, our students are going through a lot.
And for Alyssa, that support has carried her through this pandemic.
She gave me a sense of security, and I just felt a lot better after our check-ins, and they became a lot more important.
So what's really cool about Kairos is that they're a middle school now, but they plan to add one new grade level every single year until they reach the 12th grade, so that the coaches can stay with those students throughout their entire academic process, also ensuring that their mental health is also taken care of, guys.
Morgan, I mean, I feel like we have the model. Like someone has done it right. That was, you know, something that none of us had back in the day, you know?
No, and imagine, I mean, not just having a teacher, adults who are interested, but how the students would interact with each other once you kind of open up and you're seeing each other in a different way.
The way you treat each other.
Yeah.
Good sign, not just where we are, but hopefully where we're headed, where these schools are treating the whole student. It's not just reading and writing and math, but it's your mental well-being as well.
Like Morgan. Morgan said head and heart, and she's right, and we want to thank Morgan for that. We also want to mention, in collaboration with the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, we have some great resources for parents and kids in the new parenting guide section of our website. So check them out. You can go to today.com/parents. Get some good info there.